My name is Max Getuba Akunga. I come from Nairobi, Kenya, and today I am going to tell you a story that really resonated with me a few years ago. It's about something we use so much every day that we never even think about, and it's a plant. So this plant is used in our ice cream, in our perfume, in the Coca-Cola that billions of people drink every day. It may just be the most recognizable flavor on earth, and that flavor is vanilla. So for those of us who think vanilla is plain, its story is anything but. Vanilla was discovered hundreds of years ago, but the best botanists in the world could not figure out how to grow it outside of Mexico. So along comes a young 12-year-old slave boy named Edmond Albius on an island in the middle of nowhere called Reunion, and he solves it with his bare hands. He discovers that you could essentially pinch the male and female parts of the flower and pioneered hand pollination, which is still the method used to produce the vanilla that you love in your dessert. Now, why I like that story is because Edmond's journey shows that by trusting your unconventional journey, you can become someone who impacts the world. My own story is a little unconventional, even though it isn't quite as dramatic as inventing vanilla. In my short career, before I really knew my path, I was a medical student with an obsession and a passion for storytelling, which I clearly still have. But it wasn't until I went to business school and found my path studying entrepreneurship, economics, and finance that I truly felt at home. And after I graduated from my bachelor's, I worked as an investment analyst, a consultant, started my entrepreneurial journey, and then decided to come here to Hult to expand my worldview and extend my impact, just like many of you. And that story sounds strange in every place but Hult, because as a Hultian, your story is likely to be unconventional. And that's core to our identity as Hultians. In my brief stint as a storyteller, I learned something fundamental about character, that every character has an intention, and every journey has obstacles. And it's how we navigate these obstacles that shows our true character. So 12 months ago, when I hopped off my plane, like many of you, I didn't know what to expect. We had this opportunity in front of us that seemed daunting. Become a part of the most international community of students in the world, excel in our academics, in our social lives, and in our careers. And it was challenging. There were many obstacles in our path, but we took them on with heart, with drive, and most importantly, courage. The courage to believe in ourselves, go for something, and really do it to the best of our abilities. And that's something that even our degrees and transcripts can't fully encapsulate. We have become more than just skilled graduates in business, finance, and technology. We have become ambassadors. We have learned to relate to other cultures and form real, genuine connections with people from entirely different contexts. And we have learned to represent the best parts of ourselves and our cultures on a global stage. So our academic experience has been unconventional by the standards of other places, but I say to you, my colleagues, my friends, embrace it. The fact that our voices are different makes them even more relevant in every conversation that we have, whether it's in corporate boardrooms, the halls of government, nonprofits, and academia. Make your voices heard, because your perspective that comes from this unconventional experience with these unconventional people matters. If you remember nothing else from today, remember, my friends, that your voice matters. So go out and use it to say something powerful, something impactful, and make a difference in the world. there's a little bit of Edmond in all of us. Thank you and all the best, or as we say in Swahili, kila la heri. Thank you.